Sorry, I could listen to that music all day, and that's on one of the CDs that we offer. Let's look today at Volume 12 of our U-Boat series, and remember, each chapter is a separate, standalone memory of a different warrior from the Sea War. Chapter 1 covers Germany's foreign submarines they built for other countries before the war, but never delivered them and just kind of absorbed them into the U-Boot-Waffe. Chapter 2, the battle that ultimately took Bismarck down, and we'll tell you who actually found Bismarck, and it was not the British at all. Chapter 3 tells about the armored cruiser San Giorgio. Chapter 4, another member was at Pearl Harbor during the attack and tells us all about it. Chapter 5, an Italian submariner tells us about his time in the combat. Chapter 6, we debunk the false propaganda of U-boaters machine gunning people in the water. It made nice stories, but it just did not happen. Chapter 7, we are opening the lid on who escaped to South America. We got photos of them in South America. We have photos of their homes at the time they lived there in the 40s, and we have photos of the homes that I took when I was there just a couple of years ago. Chapter 8, again, we continue with who died and who escaped. Chapter 9, the Russian commando frogmen. They were really tough guys. We don't read much about them. Chapter 10, the Battle of Calabria. Chapter 11, the story of U-995. My best friend Hans-Georg Hess was the skipper, and when he took over, it was almost the end of the war, it was August of 44, and the crew was happy that they're with their former commander, because he would go the opposite direction from combat, and they knew they were going to make it through the war with the former commander. But Hess, a young fire breather of 21 years old, was up on the tower and had the crew assembled, standing at attention on the foredeck, and his first words were, "You cowards, this will no longer be a yellow boat." After the war, he became a doctor of law, and if you knew him, you know he didn't talk, he thundered. His crew was scared to death they were all going to die, but after the war was over, they thought the world of this guy, because he brought them back from 5 combat patrols at a time when German boats were not coming back from the very first war patrol. Chapter 12, we tell about the Italian submarine Sire and some of the missions, and it also carried some of the chariots, the Miali, for the Italian frogmen. Chapter 13, a very, very sad situation for the Allies. Convoy PQ-18 was just totally decimated with the U-boats, some of the surface craft, and the Luftwaffe on their way to Murmansk. Chapter 14, paintings by Rembrandt. Rembrandt was the code name for one of our members who was actually in Dutch intelligence, and he tells us all about a lot of the dead people that lived a lot longer than history tells us in South America. So remember to get all that information. Order U-Boat, Volume 12. Call us at 352-637-2917 to place your order, or follow the prompts on the chart here and get your book that way. You'll be reading real solid history in short order.